Yes, sorry. Thank you so much, Mr. Khatib, to remind me. Okay, what are the reasons? What are the reasons to globalize? At first, the reduce cost, labor, taxes, tariffs. Some of the countries uh, have experienced a high tax, a expensive labor wage or salary, and so when they see there are some countries that are very cheap for labor, for tax, they decide to transfer their company to those countries that are very cheap in labor, in tax and tariffs. Because through this action, they can reduce their cost very, very much. Improve supply chain. We will be familiarized with the concept of supply chain, because supply chain itself is one chapter that I'm going to lecture you in the future. But supply chain, it means that the many suppliers are working together. For example, you produce one part, one component, and you should transfer it to other supplier. It adds value to this component that you have already produced, and it completes it a little, and then it gives it to other suppliers, and it makes a chain together. It makes a chain. These suppliers make chain together. If you go to globalization, you can improve supply chain. You can find the supplier, the best suppliers that are very good in the market and are very good in the quality and something like this. On the other board, the third reason is for globalization is provide better goods and services. Some countries see that other countries are very better than them in service and providing the high quality goods and products. So they decided to transfer their facility and equipment to them, and they make decisions to produce goods in target country. Understand market. When if your company decides to go to globalization, they can understand the markets around the world. Markets in Africa, market in Asia, market in Europe, the Northern America, the Southern America. They can seek the better market, and they can realize the best market for their product. Learn to improve operations. The company, through the going to globalization, can learn to improve operations, because some of the countries are advanced countries, such as the United States, such as the European country. They know, they have the knowledge, they have the good knowledge about their improving operations. When you go to other countries, they can learn this knowledge, and they can improve yourself and your company. Attract and retain global talent. It's very, very famous. When you go to another country to operate inside that country, you can find the best talented people in that country. You can recognize the country's talented people, and employ them for your company, and use their brain and use their tact and knowledge to improve yourself and your activity. This is the reason to globalize. Anybody have questions? Okay, it's clear, huh? Yes, it's very clear and very, very easy. Cultural and ethical issues. Okay, it's very, very important. When you make decision to go another country to operate there and transfer their facility and everything to produce new products in new country, you should consider the culture, its culture. For example, as you know, Iran, Afghanistan, and some of the countries in Middle East are Islamic countries. Okay, so the many companies that are producing the alcoholic drinking, such as wine and something like this, they cannot transfer their facility to this country. They should recognize our culture. They should recognize at first our culture. They should know we are Muslim and our country is Islamic country. So before transferring the target country for new operation, you should study their culture very, very carefully to see what is their culture, the people culture, what is their belief, what is their religion, and something like this. If anybody has question, if there is some parts that are not clear, let me know. Okay, ask a question. Raise the hand. Any question? Okay. Yes, exactly. They should start with a complete research about the culture, about the beliefs, religion, and everything. Okay. Some attitudes can be quite different towards these items that you see in a slide. Punctuality. Punctuality should be considered because some of the countries are very, very sensitive to punctuality, and the disciplines are very, very high in the company, in the organization, such as England. England is one of the countries that consider punctuality and value the punctuality very much. The lunch break. As you know, some countries, such as our country, the lunch break is a little longer than other countries because we have the pray. We should pray and lunch together. But some companies don't believe this and don't accept it because they tell us that your lunch break is a little long, and exactly, it depends on the culture, and it's a little long, and we cannot accept give you break for 1 hour. For example, half an hour is enough, and more than half an hour can be increased cost for us. For example, environment is very, very important. If you make decisions to go to other countries, consider the environment and consider the natural resources such as the forest, sea, mine, and something like this. If the country is rich for these natural resources, it's very good for you to go there. But if the country is poor and is not good enough for environment, it's a bad decision for you. Intellectual property is very important. It's very important that government in that country has a rule in parliament for intellectual property, and it's very important that you should be the first country and in that country that is producing this kind of product. Yes, exactly. The location of the country is very important. The location of the country and the environment is near together. For example, if you want to produce the products, the food product, okay, the food product, they need, for example, they need raw materials that are related to agriculture. For example, you want to produce the food, you want to establish a food industry in the country, that you need two agriculture industries such as the wheat, such as the barley, and something like this. You don't go to some African country because some of the African countries are not good for agriculture. You know, lack of the rain and something like this make them to be poor in agriculture. Yes, any environment, yes, any environment. Dynamic climate and natural resources, a calm environment. The country has not a calm environment, such as Syria. All of you are following the Syria situation now, the Syria country. You know Syria? Syria is one of the countries in above of the Iraq. You don't, as you know, its situation is not good now. It has not a good environment for business. Thievery. Thievery means the statistical for death should be very low in the country, because the companies are going to come to your country. Yes, political environment, economical environment, the natural resource environment, climate environment, all of things you should consider. It depends on your business, and it depends on the items, the goods that you want to produce. Okay, you should, with regard to produce the product and the goods that you want to produce, you should consider the economical environment, political environment, climate environment, geographical environment. Yes, everything that is are related to environment. Exactly. Very good. Slavery and bribery. Slavery and bribery is very important, because the companies should feel safety. You know, it's very important. They should feel safety. The security should be high for the company. If you don't feel safety in the target country, it's not good you transfer it. And child labor. Child labor should be considered also. The children should not be labor in the country, and you must not employ the children as labor in country, because you should consider the ethical issues. Ethical issues is very important. It's not ethical. You employ the children as labor, because you want to reduce cost and give the lower wage to them. Okay, these items are ethical and cultural issues that you should consider if you want to go to another country to operate there. Developing missions and strategy. At first, please let me define the concept of mission for you. Mission statement tells an organization where it is going. Mission statement tells an organization where it is going. Do you know what is the meaning? Anybody know? Before this, Mr. Navid has asked a question. What's the meaning of the intellectual property? Mr. Navid, intellectual property means that if you are producing, for example, you have invented one thing for first time in the world. You have invented one thing in the world. Okay, you don't like to. You want to register and record this item only for yourself, and you don't like to another company come and produce your invention. Okay, so the government in country should pass a rule to give the certification for producing only to you, not another. The government should promise to you that if you come to my country and produce this product, I promise you, you are only company in my country that produce this, and I don't let the others to come and produce this. This is intellectual property. Exactly, like copyright issue. Unfortunately, in Iran, we don't consider the copyright issue. They break the keyboard, in my country, direct the key of the software product and copy it. It is very bad. If for example, imagine one time, Microsoft Office in United States decides to come to Iran. Before coming to Iran, we should ensure them we have passed a rule to fight with copyright issues. You understand? Mr. Nabil, is okay? Okay, very good. This is intellectual property. Now, please let me continue with concept of mission. Who knows what is the mission? We see the definition here. Mission statement tell an organization where it is going. Anybody can talk? Ask microphone, please. If anybody wants to raise the hand and talk. Nobody? Okay. Very good. As Mirwais Ahmadullah, yes. As Mirwais Ahmadullah is the way to get the goal. Very good, Ahmadullah. Very, very good. The mission statement tells an organization where it is going. The strategy tells the organization how to get there. For example, your mission is increasing profit in Africa. You want to go to Africa and your mission is producing the product to increase your profit. You should establish a strategy. You need a map. When you go to another location that you don't know that, you need the map. That's right, yes? It's a fact. Yes, exactly. Yes. So the strategy is the map of your way. It helps you you find the way to get your mission. So at first you should provide a mission, people a mission for your company, and after that you should establish a strategy, and you should determine the map, and namely a strategy to get there. It's very, very clear. Anybody have question? So before transferring to other country, you should determine your mission, and after that you should provide a strategy to get there better. You should not forget your competitors. If competitors establish a better strategy, they get there sooner than you. Yes, mission. Where are you going? It is the mission. Where are you going? Organization's purpose for being. It means organization's purpose for being, for existing. Answers, what do we provide society? What do we provide society? The mission answers this question, and also provides boundaries and focus. There are three items are related to definition of mission. Where are you going? That means organizational purpose for existing. Answers, what do we provide for society? And also the last one is provide boundaries and focus on it. This is the mission. They are related to mission. Please have a look. Okay. Very good. So next slide, Merck. For example, Merck is one of the company that mission of Merck is to provide society with superior products and services, innovations and solutions that improve the quality of life and satisfy customer needs, to provide employees with meaningful work and advancement opportunities, and investors with a superior rate of return. They, they are they all are Merck's company mission. All of them are Merck's mission. So provide society with superior products and services, innovations and solutions that improve the quality of life and satisfy customers' needs, to provide employees with meaningful work and advancement opportunities, and investors with a superior rate of return. Methodology provides boundaries means that you should provide a limitation and boundary for yourself and go around this boundary. For example, you cannot have you cannot tell I don't have boundary. When you want to, for example, when you want to go somewhere, okay, you have determined an ending point for yourself. You cannot tell I continue without any boundary. Okay, when you go to everywhere, when you go to produce one thing, you should provide a boundary for you, and you can tell I want to work and I want to go only in this area, in this mission, and I don't want more than this. Okay, this is provide boundary for yourself. If you provide a boundary, if you provide your area that you are going to operate in, you can establish better strategy. No, Dr. Khatib, there is no difference between mission and mission statement. They are exactly the same. Mission and mission statement are exactly the same. Factors affecting mission. What you have provided some mission, but there are some factors that can affect your mission, and you have to change it. For example, philosophy and values, profitability and growth, public image, customers and environment. There are 5 items that can provide through mission. For example, you provide missions, you go to another country to increase your profit. When you go there and you can see the environment cannot tell you to go there to achieve this mission. Customers. Sometimes customers can affect your missions, and changing the customer behavior and changing the customer situation in the new market and something like this have caused that you change the mission. The public image. For example, if you see that the public, your company's public image has been destroyed, has been corrupted, you should change it. You should change your mission. And profitability and growth also can affect on mission. Sometimes you decide to increase your profitability and develop your country and grow more and more, grow bigger and bigger. So you should change your mission and establish a new strategy for your new mission. And it's very, very clear. So some factors can affect your missions that you have provided. Public image, profitability, philosophy and values that you are looking for them, environment and customer. Okay. At last, your last mission, your final mission, should lead to benefit to society. Yes, yes. Typically, philosophy and values are near to culture meaning. Their meaning is near to culture. Yes. And also sometimes the value and philosophy means the philosophy and the values that a company knows. So for example, your company has some value for itself. For example, it tells this one and this one are accounted for a value for me. A general sample company mission, a general, is to it can be your, for example, it can be your mission also, to manufacture and service an innovative, growing, and profitable worldwide microwave communication business that exceeds our customer expectations. It's an example for company mission. Sample operations management mission. That was the company mission. Is the operations management mission, the below one. To produce products consistent with the company's mission as the worldwide low-cost manufacturer. This is the mission. This is the general mission for operations management, to produce products consistent with company's mission as the worldwide low-cost manufacturer. The last objective, the last purpose of the operations management is the low-cost manufacturer, because they are trying to decrease cost. This is the last and the final mission of any operations manager in any company. The strategic process. As I told you, there are three important units in any company: marketing, operations, and finance and accounting. It may each of these units has their own mission. For example, marketing department of course, quality is another important factor for any operation manager. Ahmad Zai. Of course, quality is very important. Besides lowering cost, both of them are very important. If you decrease cost but lost your quality, your company will shut down. As you are considering the decreasing, decrease the cost, you don't forget the quality. You can decrease the cost as far as the quality is stable, not decreasing the quality. Okay. Marketing may have its own mission. Operations department has made its own mission. Finance and accounting may issue their own mission. But it is important that all of them should lead to organization's mission. All of them should gather together, should assemble and form the last mission that belongs to organization, whole organization. Marketing can define its own mission and can have its own strategy to go there. Operation also can do it. Finance and accounting also can do it. But whole organization should supervise all of them, should monitor all of them, that don't exceed and don't deviate from the main road, that is organization's mission. Okay, so each unit can define as its own mission and can establish their own strategy to go there, but all of them should lead to organization's mission at finally. Strategy. A strategy means, as I told you, action plan to achieve mission. Functional areas have a strategy: marketing, accounting, and finance and operations. A strategy, mission and goals are synonyms. Mission and goal are, and nearly in the business, mission and goal are synonyms. And a strategy is plan to achieve goal, achieve mission. Your mission is your goal. Strategies exploit opportunities and strengths, neutralize threats, and avoid weakness. This is the general definition of a strategy. Yes, mission and goals are synonyms. Yes, yes. Your mission is your goal. For example, you say, my mission is, or mission is providing high quality products for society. This is your goal. Your goal is providing the high quality product. This is your mission and your goal. So you should establish a strategy to achieve this. It's very important. For example, if your mission is providing high quality, the highest quality product in your country, the highest quality, much better than your competitors, you should establish a strong strategy. You should find the best supplier. You should find the best talented people. You should establish a strategy to find the best talented people. You should establish a strategy to find the best supplier. You should provide the best high quality raw material. Each of them are a strategy that you should establish to achieve your goal. Your goal is the highest quality in your society. Understand? Okay, very good. Strategies, you see it here. The last item in this strategy. Strategies exploit opportunities. It's very, very important. If you want to establish a strategy, you should find the opportunity and try to establish a strategy to exploit opportunities that have occurred for you. And strengths. You should establish a strategy to exploit your strengths and also natural traits that exist around you and avoid weakness. For each of the opportunity, strengths, traits, and weakness, you should have your own strategy. You should establish a strategy to avoid weakness. If you do this, you can get your mission very, very easily and very good. Okay, so a strategy is the action plans to achieve mission. Each functional area can have their own strategy: marketing, operations, and accounting. The strategy are the ways that companies should follow to exploit opportunity and strengths, neutralize threats, and avoid weaknesses. A strategy means way. For example, when you say what is the best way to get there, it means that you want to establish a strategy to achieve your goal. You find the best ways, approach. Strategies for competitive advantage. Differentiation differentiation, cost leadership, response. As you know, there are three main strategy in the world: differentiation strategy, cost leadership strategy, and response strategy. In the differentiation strategy, company wants to offer the different products to market. For example, it wants to design and offer different laptop, computer with different size, with different color, different feature, different capability to market. For example, Dell company has 5 type or 6 type, for example, laptop in the market. For example, Inspiron, Latitude, and other types. This is a differentiation strategy. Dell said, if I want to develop market, if I want to attract more customers, I should follow differentiation strategy. If I offer different products to market, I can achieve my mission, that is attracting more customers. I want to, for example, I want to provide a different laptop, different products for different tastes, for different people. Cost leadership. Some companies follow the cost leadership strategy. Their mission is decreasing cost, reducing cost for the company. So they should establish a strategy that is called cost leadership strategy. For example, they should find the cheaper supplier they should go to China to find the cheaper supplier. As you know, China is offering the cheapest product in the world. If you want to produce the cheaper product, you can go to China and find very, very cheap companies that are operating it. And the last strategy is the response strategy. Response strategy means if the market change and if the customers need change, we should change very quickly to match ourselves with the market change. You know, they should follow the response strategy. They should provide establish flexible strategy to change it very, very quickly according to market change. When the customers need, the market needs to change because they have followed the response strategy, they can change themselves very quickly in response to market. So there are three main strategies in the board: differentiation, cost leadership, and response. It's very important. Don't forget this point. There are three main strategies that is called company strategy: differentiation, cost leadership, and response. Your company at first should provide mission, and after defining mission, you should follow one of these strategies. Then you select one of these strategies. You should establish the stop strategy for this strategy. You should establish stop strategy to follow this strategy. One of these strategies. Competing on differentiation. Uniqueness can go beyond both the physical characteristics and service attributes to encompass everything that impacts customers' perception of value. This is the differentiation strategy. The many companies may follow this strategy, and they want to compete together on differentiation strategy. So in this strategy, as I told you, uniqueness can go beyond both the physical characteristics and service attributes. For example, they want to produce a different product, different laptop, different computer with different physical characteristics, such as different color, different size, different RAM, different heartbeat. You know, all of them can be a strategy for differentiation. For example, Safe Skin Gloves is one of the company is following this strategy. Walt Disney is following this strategy because it wants to produce a different cartoon, different animation. Hard Rock Cafe also wants to be different, are offering the different food, different menu in each restaurant around the world. These three companies are following the competing on differentiation. Yes, very good. At first, you should select one of the main strategies, for example, differentiation, or response, or cost leadership. If you select one of these strategies, you should establish another strategy to achieve this strategy. You should establish a sub strategy, a smaller strategy. This is a big strategy. After selecting bigger strategy, you should establish a smaller strategy to achieve the mission. Okay, so there are three main strategies. For strategic, yes. For strategic development, there are two types: top-down and bottom-up. Okay, competing on cost. Provide the maximum value as perceived by customer does not imply low quality. Yes. Please pay attention to this point. The company wants to provide maximum value, but it doesn't imply low quality. It doesn't want to decrease the quality, reduce the quality. Why? They like to do the same time, reducing simultaneously. They want to reduce costs and keep the quality very good. Southwest Airlines, Walmart, and France Colorado are three companies, example of three companies that are very successful in cost leadership companies. They have succeeded to reduce costs and keep the quality very high. It's very, very important for manager. If a manager can do this, don't hesitate. Employ him or her with a high salary in your company. If you find any manager that can do this, reduce costs and keep the quality. If you find employees with high salary in your company, because it's very, very important. Competing on response. Flexibility. Flexibility is matching market changes in design, innovation, and value. The companies are following the response. They should have a research and development department. They should have a good research and development department. Okay. You have heard about the R&D department in the company, research and development. There are a lot of persons, there are a lot of good engineers, good researchers in this part, in this department, in any company, such as Boeing, such as Microsoft, such as Apple, because they are designing the more products. They are designing the new technology to offer the market. Okay, the companies are going to invest a high amount of money, a large amount of money on on research and technology. The companies are following their response strategy. Flexibility is the matching market changes in design, innovation, and value. Reliability is meeting a schedule. Timeliness is quickness in design, production, and delivery. It's very important. Such as Johnson Electric, Motorola, and also they are very famous in the response to market because they are offering the new technology into market and they are changing the customer need. Ten strategic OM decisions, operation management decisions, goods and service design, quality. Any operation managers in their decisions should consider these items: good and service design, design of good and service, quality, process and capacity design, location selection for establishing a new factory, new facility, layout design that we talk together, human resource and job design, supply chain management, inventory, scheduling, and maintenance. These 10 items should be considered in operation management decisions. Every decision that they want to make for new product, for example, new production line, new factory, all of these, they should consider these items and they should establish strategies to consider these items to achieve their mission very soon. They should consider the design of the product, they should consider the quality, inventory, scheduling, supply chain, human resource. Inventory, that means that you, if you produce products, it's better you don't store them. Inventory means if you store them in your warehouse, the items that have been produced and are kept in store in the company are called inventory. But if you do in a way that, as soon as you produce, you sell it to customer, you don't store it in your store, because inventory means that many companies are eliminating the store and warehouse in their company, such as Toyota. You know, Toyota purchased raw material and exactly that day has purchased raw material, produce products, and that day sell it to customer very immediately. They don't keep it in a store and warehouse, any item in any product and any raw material in a store. Inventory means the list of raw material, list of the production in the store. For example, when you finish the material and components, you should go to a store and come and bring them to production line. But if you do in a way that eliminate a store and purchase in right amount and produce and use them exactly the same day and sell it very quickly. If you do it, you have eliminated the store. You don't need to store. Maintenance, yes. Maintenance means no, cheap. Maintenance is looking at, for example, let me. Maintenance means that you should keep the equipment, your machinery in the best situation. You should keep your equipment, your machinery in your company in the best situation. For example, every month, and for example, every month you should go check the machinery and change some parts and something like this. You should keep your machines in your factory in the best way, to not broken. Yes, very good. حفظ و مراقبت in Farsi. Managing global service operation. Service operations requires a different perspective on capacity planning, location planning, facility design and layout, and scheduling. In the globalization, service operations are very, very important. Scheduling is more important. Scheduling is more important because you should schedule the time so that you deliver the product on time your customers. The being on time, very, very important. Okay, and also the location and the capacity planning are very important. For example, in the restaurant, in the chain restaurant, such as McDonald's, such as KFC, and something like this, the capacity, the location, scheduling, and facility design and layout is very, very important. Hospital also, all of them are their service company. Strategic options to gain a competitive advantage. Options to gain a competitive advantage, 28% is located to operation management. It means that operation management is playing an important role in competitive advantage. After that, the marketing manager, the name recognition, the quality, the good management, financial resources, and 3% is located to others. They are options and they are items that are playing role to gain a competitive advantage for your company. Elements of operations management strategy. Elements of operations management is the low-cost product line breadth, technical superiority, product characteristic, continuing product innovation, low price, high value offering, efficient, predictable operations adaptable to consumers, engineering, research development, location, scheduling. We have talked about all of them earlier. The operation management strategy should focus on this item: the low-cost product line breadth, technical superiority in comparison to competitors, location, scheduling, engineering, research, development, and something like that. Yes, low price and low cost. When you lower cost, you can lower price, and you can attract more customers. When you succeed to lower cost, you are allowed to lower price. When you lower price, you can attract more customers. Product line breadth is the production differentiation. Variety of products, different products. You should consider the different products. It means the product line breadth means the differentiation strategy. Okay. Okay. Dynamics of strategic change. Changes within the organization. Sometimes companies have to change their strategy. Do you remember I told you some factors can affect on mission? Also, there are some factors that can affect on strategy. And because of this factor, companies have to change their strategy to gain competitive advantage and mission. The personnel, finance, technology, product life, changes in environment. Sometimes personnel has changed. Some of the best engineers decide to leave the company, abandon the company, and the company have lost the best engineers. So they have to change their strategy. Finance. Sometimes companies have faced to the lack of money, the shortage money, a shortage fund. They have to change a strategy. Sometimes the technology has changed, and companies have to change the strategy and use the new technology. And the product life. The product life has finished. For example, you cannot find the floppy now. After floppy disk comes to market. After CD, after CD, DVD comes to market, and now you have all of you have flash memory, USB. The product, the life of the floppy disk, CD, they nearly has finished, and nobody don't use them. When the life of one product has finished, the company has changed to change their establishment. Changes in the environment. Sometimes some political environment, such as war, such as earthquake, and something like this, have caused to company change their strategy. Product life cycle. There is a cycle. There is a diagram that shows the product life cycle. When you want to introduce a new product to market, for example, a CD has been invented for first time, and company wants to offer CD in the market. At first, CD, there are 4 stages in the life of the CD and any product in the market. There are 4 stages in product life. At first, introduction. The company, the people, it takes time to people know this product. This stage is called introduction, introducing the new product to market, such as the CD. After that, the people are familiarized with this technology. They go and to purchase this, and in this time, the product is going to grow. The sale of the product is increasing because the people now eat it now, and they are purchasing it soon, and so this is it causes that the product go up and grow in the sale. After that, it goes to maturity. It goes to maximum level. Because of some changes in technology and offering a new technology to market, the life of this product is going to finish. Risk management strategy sometimes is located in introduction, sometimes is in the growth. You know, sometimes company is introducing the new product, but unfortunately it failed very quickly. It cannot introduce its product to market very well. And sometimes the people know it and go to purchase it, but immediately a new technology come to market and cause the last product has failed before any growth. But it is a general diagram. It is a general diagram for nearly all of the products. At first, they should go to the first stage. The first stage is introduction of the new product to market. And after that, the people are familiarized with the new product in the market, they go to purchase it, and we are the growth stage, and it's reached and hits the maximum level in the maturity. And after that, because of the new technology to market, it goes to decline, and then people go to purchase a new technology. Do you understand? It's very, very clear and very, very nice. Is it easy? Okay. No question? Any question? Okay, very good. If you want to go to a new market, if you want to go to a new country, another country to operate there and establish a new factory, new equipment there, you should consider one thing: the corruption. The corruption in some countries are very, very high. It's not good. I don't know where is Afghanistan here because there was only this country. You can search it for Afghanistan in the internet. Sorry, I don't know. The Finland is the best country in the world because it has the lowest corruption, the political corruption, the bribe corruption, and something like this. Okay, the Finland. But if you see the Russia is one of the worst countries in the world because of the high corruption. Brazil, China, and Mexico. The rank is the 70%. Sorry, they are the 70 country in this ranking. The Russia is the 121. It shows that the best rank is the best country that has no corruption. Finland, New Zealand, Singapore, Switzerland. You know, Switzerland is the 7th country. UK is the 11th country. Canada is the 14th country. But if you see the USA is the 20th country in the world from corruption point of view. And Russia is one of the worst. If you go to country, you should consider this ranking corruption also. Okay. Finished. The everything. Corruption means the everything. The sum of the political, economical, and everything like this. Okay. We finished the chapter 2 today. Let me tell apology for today's problem. I'm so sorry about that. It was not my fault. Please accept my warmest apology for this. I'm so sorry about that. I wish this chapter has been useful for you. This chapter was good for you? It was okay? Okay, very good. You can study more, and if you have any question, don't hesitate. Send to me email. I'm at your service every time. Okay. Thank you so much for your attendance, and so sorry about the problem again. And I wish all of you have a nice time with your family. And I wish you have a nice time, have a nice night, and I'm at your service if any question. Thank you so much. Good. Okay. Everybody, goodbye and good night. Have a nice time and have a nice dream. Bye bye.